Hello there. It's still Tuesday the 7th of June, and I'm off on holiday. In 5 days' time I go on holiday. Sarah and I have booked a campsite in Ripon, Yorkshire, and we're going to go camping. Blimey, they're a bit noisy next door. Anyway, we're going to go camping. We're glamping, really, which is glamorous camping. Anyway, we've got an electric hookup, so we've got all the mod cons in the tent. No television, that's out the window. I'll take my iPad because I'll be taking a few movies and I'll be doing a few things. But yeah, so we've got the electric hookup. We've got Sarah didn't like my petrol-powered cooker. She thought it was a bit dangerous and a bit scared. Anyway, so we've got one of these cheap electric hobs. We've got electric kettle, and we've got battery-powered lights, solar-powered lights. Actually, we've got two solar-powered lights as well. So during the day they'll be charging up, and at night time we'll be discharging them. But let's have a look at my watch. My watch actually tells me what time the sun sets, and it's 11 minutes past 9 this evening. The sun sets, so it will stay quite late, really, in deepest, darkest Yorkshire. And what I'm going to try and do is, if the light levels are pretty low, I shall be using my camera and taking a night lapse of the sky. Yeah, so that'd be nice. One of the few things that I miss as well is Watch Me Do This has just done a Comic-Con video which I'd never get to see any of these things because I'm away all the time, and it's normally when I'm away that these things are on. But I also like country fairs, and there's a Ripon. There's a Wednesday market on, which is really quite nice. Some of the stalls are quite nice anyway, because they bring in all sorts of exotic food that's grown in the region. You might get some cheeses, and last time I was in Ripon, there was a lady selling ostrich eggs. Well, she wasn't selling the eggs. She had an egg on display saying this is what she's going to sell because she's got a load of ostriches. So that might be something to look at if she's still there, of course. But yeah, some of the cheeses that you get up, the Stinking Bishop cheese is quite a nice cheese. Some of the other Wensleydale Creamery do a lovely set of cheeses. They do some real nice. I like the stuff with the caramelised onion in it, which is quite tasty. And of course we have there's a local brewery at Masham where the Black Sheep Brewery are, and there's also Theakston's as well. Theakston's and Black Sheep are related. They're two brothers, but they had a bit of a falling out. So one guy left them and made Black Sheep. I prefer Black Sheep. So yeah, also Theakston's is quite nice if you get a chance to have it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a real cheap holiday. Like I say, we've got there's no real luxuries. There's no running water, so we have to go and get our own water from a tap across the campsite, and we'll have. Obviously we've got this electric, so we've got hot water from our kettle. We've got a toaster, an electric hob, and we can charge up all our phones and cameras and stuff, so that's not a problem. Yeah, so we're going to have a good time. I'm going to take some videos. We're going to go to Bramham Rocks and Fountains Abbey, places like that where we can take the dog. The dog will have a good run out. He will be absolutely exhausted, no doubt, come the end of the holiday. So yeah, they might freeze his hip up at the moment. He's got a bit of a bad hip where he, I don't know, it's just his age. I think he's getting on a bit now. He's about 8 or 9 now, so he's showing a bit of arthritis in one of his back legs. Some mornings he wakes up and he walks on 3 legs, but there's nothing we can do. It's just one of those things. He's getting old, like me, really. Yeah, and the other thing is, we've got birthdays this June. We've got 2 birthdays. My birthday later on, and then Sarah's birthday. Her birthday is at the end of this week, and my birthday is at the end of the week after. So yeah, Sarah's is before me, so she's the oldest one. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm actually I'm going to be 58 this year. Yeah, I've said it, 58. Yeah, I know. And my retirement age for the Merchant Navy is 60. But I've done a forecast, a projection, even though I've been paying into the pension fund for the last 35 years with P&O containers. Nothing to do with P&O cruises or P&O ferries. P&O containers were a different company. Yeah, even though I've been paying into the pension fund, it's not going to be enough really for me to take retirement at normal Merchant Navy retirement age. So yeah, that's I'm probably going to have to keep working, and as the government keeps putting up the retirement age, so I think probably by the time I come to normal retirement age, I'm going to be about 75, I think. God knows what's going to happen to the younger kids that are coming up through the system. I think the retirement age for them will be somewhere in the region of about 85 by the time they can afford to retire. While the rest of Europe is retiring at the age of 50, us people in Britain are getting older and older before we can retire. Yeah, so it's not looking too good. Anyway, I've rabbited on quite a bit. Anyway, rabbited on too much, and I've taken up far too much of your valuable time. Don't forget the competition. Find out that phrase that Obi-Wan uttered in his opening dialogue for the Star Wars episode 4 A New Hope. Don't forget to enter that competition. It's about £8 for a 32 gigabyte SD card, but you know, it's worth it. If you've got an old camera that you've been sitting around doing nothing, get out, take some photographs. Right? It's summertime coming up, and the light's going to be good. Obviously, if you get the sunlight on a low-angled sunlight, what they call the golden hour, which is probably an hour before sunset and an hour after sunrise, is the golden hours. So go out and take some photographs and post them on YouTube. Why not? I know one of my the friends of the channel. She posted a video of the seafront. I'm trying to encourage her to start up her channel, because we need more females YouTubers, especially those with a strong opinion. At the moment, the way things are going is that if you're, I want to say that word, where you're changing from one to another, but YouTube will probably ban me. But at the moment, if you're one of these people, that you seem to be able to say and do what you like. But what we want is strong, opinionated women putting their point across. At the moment, they're being trod on by this group. I've got nothing against them. It's nothing to do with me. What they do, it's fine. They can do what they like. I don't really care. As long as you don't affect me, that's fine. You don't affect me, I won't affect you. But what we want is strong, opinionated women who can put a articulate point across. And you know who you are. Go out and do it. It's not. That's not that hard. But yeah, one of the things that that YouTube has taught me is when you take pictures of yourself, you actually see yourself as you actually are. I don't know if any of you have watched a film called The Matrix, where Neo goes, when he's back into the Matrix, he has this self-image that he projects onto himself, and he looks more handsome, he looks better, he's better looking than he is in real life. Well, that's what I feel at the moment. When I look at myself on YouTube, I think, bloody hell, I'm getting old, aren't I? But a residual self-image, that's it. I seem to suffer from a residual self-image. YouTube just brings it home to you when you put a video out there. You just realise that, yeah, okay, you're losing a bit of hair, you've got a few more wrinkles, you're starting to go grey a bit, and it just brings it home to you that you're not as handsome and good looking as you probably think you are. But that doesn't matter. It's how people perceive you. Personally, I don't really judge people on what they look like. It's how they behave, really. But that's just me. Anyway, right, so I've rambled on a bit. So, yeah, happy Tuesday. Roll on Wednesday and then the holiday. Yay! Okay, right, bye then.